Hey guys, so I am so excited to be sharing with you the Samantha March OFRA collaboration. I received this PR box in the mail just the other day and I was so touched that Samantha would put me on her PR list. So a big thank you to Samantha and OFRA for sending this over to me. I'm so excited for her. I'm so excited for OFRA. I'm so excited to dive into these products. And what's really cool about this PR box is it looks like a book. These are meant to look like pages. Can you guys see that even? It's meant to look like pages and then like a cover of a book. If you guys don't know Samantha, she is a published author. And we actually collabed last year on our top 5 like most life-changing books. And I will link that down below. It was probably my favorite video / collaboration of last year because it was a different video, obviously, to film than the regular like beauty and makeup videos. It was just a really nice way to like show a different side of me. So anyway, we did that collab last year. And then earlier this year, I was able to actually meet Samantha in person. She's just so sweet. She's a very special person. It's like you get a sense of that when you watch her videos, but when you meet her in person, you're like, yes, I see it. I see it. So again, congratulations to Samantha on this wonderful collab. So Samantha has collabed with OFRA in the past, last year, and she did like a highlighter and she did some, I believe some like lip products. So the highlighter in here is going to be part of OFRA's, I believe like permanent collection, and it's been kind of re-released and re-promoted with this collab. And since I purchased her highlighter when it first came out last year, what I'm going to do is keep this highlighter nice and pristine for you guys. And I'm gonna do a giveaway just for this highlighter. What I'm trying to do during these very uncertain times is I'm gonna try and do like more smaller giveaways just to give like more of you a chance to, you know, win things. And because, you know, all of our finances are so like up in the air at the moment, I know everyone is really anxious about everything. So I thought it'd be a good time to do as many giveaways as possible. So I have one going on for the Dr. Dennis Gross and Skin Store box. So if you guys missed that, that was part of my top 5 spring blushes video. I kind of talk about it at the beginning of that video. So that is still open. If you guys want to go over to that video and enter, you have to comment underneath that video. And for this giveaway, I will leave the directions down below in my description box. And again, you'll have to comment down below in this video to enter this giveaway. So that's the first product that's part of this collection. The second one is the blush duo. And this is in the shade called Chick Lit, which is the genre that Samantha writes for or writes in. I don't know what the proper term is. So these are like kind of like split pans. So there's like a shimmery blush and then more of a matte blush. And then there's also, in a similar vein, a bronzer. So again, split pan, shimmery, matte. So that is the bronzer duo in River. And then there's also 2 lip products. So there's a long-lasting liquid lipstick. I personally am just not the biggest fan of liquid lipstick, so I'm going to include this in the giveaway as well, along with the highlighter. And then there is a lip gloss in this beautiful like white crystalline shade. Oh, it's so pretty, and it's called Millie. So this one I'll try on for you as well. So I have like my base products down, I have powder down. I am ready to go in with this bronzer. I'm really excited. So again, this bronzer is called River, and I'm trying to figure out how I should do this. I think what I'll do is apply the matte side to one side of my cheek so you can see, and then maybe I'll add a little shimmer on top once we've gotten a sense of it. And then what I'll do is like swirl both of them and apply it to the other side, just so we can see the different effects. I'm someone that likes a shimmery face product, so I'm definitely someone that's either gonna swirl both or go in with one and definitely kind of top with the other. But I know a lot of you really like a matte bronzer, matte cheek products. So let me show you the matte first. Let me swatch these ooh, so soft. Ooh, there's just something really special about OFRA products. I'm a huge fan of their highlighters. So here is the matte side, and then here is the shimmery side. So here's the matte, and here's the shimmer. I like how these are on the warm side, but they're not too orangey. At least they don't look too orangey. They look more like peachy. So let me just get these on my face. And I'm going to use my Refer P22 brush. And this is a very dense brush, so I have to be very careful if I don't want to pick up too much product. So I'm just going to tap into this matte side very lightly. Tap off the excess. So there is the matte side applied by itself. You know what I like about the tone of this? I feel like because it has kind of like a warm peachiness to it, I feel like it's one of those bronzers if you want to forego blush, or maybe you're just looking to add just a little bit. You're just trying to do your makeup quickly. Because of this tone, I feel like you could use it as both, you know what I mean? It's not too cool toned like a contour. It has like just enough warmth in there to kind of double as a blush. Ooh, that's pretty. And it's blending out really nicely. All right, so there's the matte side. Let me go in, I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush and kind of like sweep the shimmery side kind of just over this just to see what it looks like, just to kind of add it on top. And I'm gonna take this BK Beauty 104 brush. It's like a domed cheek brush. It's like egg shaped. And I'm gonna go into the shimmery side here. Ooh. And I'm just gonna kind of sweep this over. Ooh, that's a nice sheen. It looks kind of glossy. Oh, I like that. Not quite like wet. I just feel like it looks really glossy. Ooh, that is lovely. Okay, now I want to try using both sides, just kind of worked together, and apply that to this side. It's probably going to look very similar to what's going on over here, but just want to see if I get any kind of like a different effect, or if the shade looks different at all. So I think I'm just going to go in with the P22 brush, and I'm going to go into both sides and kind of swirl it on the back of my hand here. Oh, nice. Okay, I think when you swirl it together, you get a more subtle shimmeriness. I think when you put the matte down and then just add the shimmer on top, you see a lot more of the shimmer, which makes sense. So I love the versatility of that. You know, you end up with like basically 3 different finishes. You have a matte, you have one that's like a satin, and then you have one that can be like really shimmery. Really love it. And yeah, I totally think if you just wanted to go with this, you're in a rush, you don't want to add blush, I think this is good all on its own. But we do have blush to play with, which you guys know I love. So again, this is the Chicklet blush. And look at how beautiful that color is. Let me go ahead and swatch this. So here is the shimmer side, and here's the matte side. Ooh, I love this pairing. So there's the matte side, and then there's the shimmer side. I love how the shimmer is like a little bit deeper, a little bit cooler than the matte side. Okay, I've got my Sonia G Cheek Pro brush. I'm just gonna go in with the matte. Let's see what this looks like all by itself. So just have the matte side here. I'm gonna brush that onto the apples of my cheeks. Oh, what a pretty color. Yeah, and that actually comes off looking pretty matte. I thought looking at it in the pan, I thought maybe the matte side was like maybe more of a satin or demi matte, but it actually looks pretty matte on the cheeks. So if you're a fan of a matte blush, you definitely have that option here. And now I'm gonna dip into the other side, the shimmery side, and just add that on top. This is definitely starting to look wet. We've moved beyond glossy. So there was the matte blush with the shimmer on top. Now I'm gonna go in and like swirl the two together and add that over here. So there it is, kind of like swirled together. Again, I feel like when you apply them separately, it's much more shimmery when you're applying the shimmer on top, obviously. I really like them mixed together. I think I like both products mixed together. Just gives me enough sheen. I obviously have a very heavy cheek going. I'm just gonna use a powder brush and buff all of this out, but I did want you guys to kind of like see what was going on there. There we go. All right, so I just dug out my highlighter from when Samantha collabed with OFRA last year. This is the same one that's in this collection, which I'm going to be giving away. So let me go ahead and apply this. I do remember I liked it all swirled together. I don't know if you guys can see, there's like 4 quarters, but 2 different colors. So there's like a pink and then like a yellow. So here's like the yellow side and then the pink side. So here is the yellow and here's the pink. And if you've never experienced OFRA highlighters before, they are really, really bright. I'm usually very, very like light-handed with OFRA highlighters, but I say we just go for it. I say, let's see how bright we can go. All right, I've got my Sonia G Sculpt 2 brush, and I'm just gonna kind of swirl it between all of the colors here, both of the colors, I should say. And I'm just gonna apply this right on. The OFRA highlighters are definitely one of the strongest highlighters I have in my collection. Isn't that crazy? Look at that sheen. It is like so intense, so intense. That is like no joke highlighter. So there is the Start Inspired highlighter. I mean, wow. I'm just sitting here like staring at myself in the viewfinder. I was going to apply some eyeshadow, you know, off camera or whatever, and come back and play with this lip gloss. But I think these cheek products would actually make for really beautiful eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna apply some of my Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel to my eyebrows, and then let's go ahead and apply some of those cheek products to my eyelids. I think the blush, the shimmery blush side especially, would be amazing. And if you want to brighten up your inner corners, I think the highlighter is like perfect for that. We can see if the bronzer shade is like a good kind of like transition shade. Yeah, let's play around. So let's start with the bronzer duo, and I'm gonna use my Sonia G Worker 1 brush. I'm gonna go into this matte side. Ooh, the mirror has a sticker. Let's peel it off together. Let me apply this bronzer here. Oh, nice, really subtle wash, but I think that actually works really nicely as like a transition shade for me. Okay, I'm gonna bounce over to the Chiclet Blush Duo, and I'm just gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna pick up some of the shimmery side here. I'm very curious what this is gonna look like. Ooh, another sticker, hold on. It's very subtle, but I like that if you wanna do like a monochromatic look. Bring it up a little. And then I'm just grabbing this Detail Pro brush and kind of blending everything out. Pretty. And I think if you want to add a little bit of dimension, let's go in with the highlighter. If I add this kind of like to the inner portion of my lid. So I'm going to go into like the yellowy side. And I've got a flat shader. This is the Sonia G Builder 3 brush. Let's see how bright we can get this inner corner here. Let me kind of buff all that out again. Oh, I like that. This is like so the look that I have been loving. As you guys know, I've been doing a lot of that blushes eyeshadow thing, and I'm loving the simplicity of it. I'm loving that kind of like monochromatic feel that I'm getting. So let me just finish up my eyes. I'm gonna line them, add a little bit of mascara, and then we'll come back and play with the lip gloss. All right, mascara and eyeliner are on. Let's move on to the lip gloss. So I wanna see what this looks like all by itself. And again, this is the color Millie, and let's do a swatch. Let's see. Ooh, there's like a little bit of like iridescence in there. It's not just like silvery particles, like there's other colors in there. So pretty. In fact, I can't even see it actually in the tube. I can only see it once I swatch it on my hand. Ooh, so exciting. There's just a very slight kind of like sweet like cake scent. It's very, very slight though, which I appreciate. And there is the lip gloss. I kind of like it on its own over like your natural lip color, but this would also make a great topper. You can see how sheer it is. So it's very glittery, and I can feel like a little bit of the particles, but not too much. It's not bothersome. And I love this kind of lip gloss when it's like kind of milky like this. My God, I love it. And it's such a nice match. This like kind of like silvery effect you get on the lips is so similar to like the highlight that you get. Oh, it's such a nice like look. Oh, I love it. Well, all right, here's my final look with all of the Samantha March products on my face, except for the liquid lipstick, because I'm gonna be including that in the giveaway with the highlighter. So don't forget to check my description box down below to see how you can enter. Good luck to everyone, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. And again, a huge congratulations to Samantha and OFRA on such a beautiful collaboration. I love it. I just think it looks so, so great. And you guys know how much I love cheek products. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.